Hello and welcome to Graceful Connections presented by Academy for the Soul. I'm your host, Sophie Bidard, and the co-creator of Graceful Connections together with Christel Hughes, founder of Academy for the Soul, the online school for intuitive arts. Graceful Connections is an adventure of exploration, discovery, healing, liberation, growth, and truthful expression, which is facilitated, amplified, magnified, and blessed really with grace. As graceful connections are woven between you and our expert speakers, your graceful guides into living your divine radiance. Thank you for being with us and bringing your unique vibration, colors, and energetic imprint, without which something would be missing. Thank you for answering yes to the calling of grace and for your willingness to live your divine radiance. So let's begin. I invite you to relax and take a few deep breaths. Breathing out all that does not belong to this moment. And let's bring all of your attention and your presence here and now. We set our intention that our time together, all that is shared in words and beyond the words, all the energies that we call in and flow, serve our highest good, our evolution, and be of service to the highest good of all. I invite you to open your heart and be ready to receive. And I invite you to open your mind and be ready to receive. Remembering your connection to the center, to the heart of the earth, and your connection to the center, to the heart of the universe. So that you are held, both grounded and suspended. You are safe, relaxed, and ready, and open to receive. Now I'm calling the orb of grace from the heart of the universe and placing the orb of grace around our group, our gathering, each and every one of us. That we be held in the orb of grace and infused with grace all along our time together. Let's take a moment to adjust to the purity and the subtle high frequency of grace, allowing it to gracefully dissolve, realign, harmonize, amplify, magnify all that needs to be so. In purest alignment with divine will and the divine order of grace. And breathe. Beautiful. Now, within the Orb of Grace, I'm delighted to welcome you to a special call of live intuitive readings I'm offering to you today. That's right. On this Radiant Monday, I'm your expert speaker, your graceful guide to living your divine radiance. And I'm delighted to be with you today. I'll be doing intuitive readings on the Karmic Entanglements of Fragmentation. And I want to mention the Aquarian Readiness Masterclass I offered last Monday. If you missed it, make sure to catch up with the replay. We explored Aquarian readiness. I guided an Aquarian fitness checkup process in the Orb of Truth, reviewing where you are at successfully with separation, fragmentation, disconnection, competition, and standardization. And I offer the gift of a power claiming key, a mantra of the heart. So for the replay, you have the link on your webcast and your replay pages. Now to request your reading right now, to come on the line with me, press *2 on your phone or click raise hand on the webcast, or you can place your request in the Q&A box on the web. The question to ask for your reading is, where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in my aura? So while you do that, raising your hand or putting your request in the Q&A box, before we get started with the readings, I want to share the highlights about fragmentation. Fragmentation is what prevents you from fully embracing, embodying, and expressing the Aquarian value of wholeness, which leads to balance and harmony in your being, in your relationships, and in your whole life experience. Fragmentation leads to experiences, beliefs, feelings of disintegration of yourself, lack of wholeness, inability to heal, because healing is all about returning to wholeness. Disbalance, disharmony, insecurity, scatteredness, feeling incomplete, feeling limited, having limited resources, limited access to your own resources, having a hard time keeping yourself together, codependency, neediness, clinginess, conflict with yourself and with others, even with the divine. Struggle, ungroundedness, disassociation, heartbreak. Now, karmic entanglements of fragmentation are very persistent, holding you trapped in loops and patterns because they are rooted in all three lines of your past timeline, genealogical maternal and genealogical paternal lines. And from these three lines, they form a stress web attached in your aura, which is how they impact you in this lifetime. So this is what the readings are about today. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura? So let's get started with the readings. Thank you all for your requests, for your interest. I do my best to get everyone served. Let's set this intention. And for that purpose, you are welcome to make yours a reading that is offered to someone else if it touches you, if it resonates with you, if it triggers you. If it gives you shivers or knowing, then that's for you as well. In that way, for sure, everyone is going to be served today. And to support our readings today, our accessing and receiving truth, I call in the Lipika. The Lipika, they are the celestial beings who have the role of being the scribes of karma. So let's begin with the readings. I'll take the live callers to begin with, then go to the Q&A and go back and forth. So let me go first to Florida with Tiffany. Hello, Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. Hi. What? Oh, there's a lot of interference. Yes, hello, Tiffany. Welcome.
Sorry. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yeah, where are my karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached to my aura? Thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, Tiffany. So tuning in with your higher self, Tiffany. Connecting with the Lipika. Let me ask, where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura? So they are wrapped up around your throat, the front of your throat, squeezing there, putting pressure. And it's interesting that you came on the line with a lot of interference, and it's kind of what is being shown, like visually as well. It's as if what comes out of your throat, whether it's voice, words, sounds, also what comes in, right? Your breathing, as if all of this is fragmented. It's not a nice flow that is in unity. It's more like scattered and fragmented, and with these interferences that were experienced. Maybe you want to catch up with the replay and hear how it came through. Okay, so this is where it's attached in your aura, and where you want to clear them where you want to clear them. Okay. Now, just one note to complete this is the throat chakra obviously is about the voice, expression with voice, but it's also ultimately the expression of your truth, the expression of the truth of who you are through your voice, but also through your presence, through your energy, through your being, right? And this expression also, what I'm seeing is that with this stress web wrapped up around your throat and your throat chakra, it also affects your greater expression, right? The expression of your being is also being scattered and with these interferences as well. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you, Tiffany. Blessings.
Thank you.
Thank you. Stay with us, because a bit later on I'll talk about how we can work together to clear this. So you're not on your own with this. And first, let's take care of readings, and then we'll see how we can clear this for you, Tiffany, and for everyone. Okay. Next, we're going to London with Manisha. I'm unmuting you, Manisha. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Sophie. How are you?
I'm good. Great. Thank you, Manisha. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. Uh, I also connected with my mobile. Just give me 1 second.
Yes, there is echo. Okay.
Because last time I had a bit of a problem.
Okay, let's get to the reading
Yeah?
if you want. Okay.
Yes, please. I'd love to know what are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached to my aura, please. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Manisha. All right, so tuning in with your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Okay, for you, Manisha, going to your power center, squeezing there, putting pressure on your power center, squeezing it like if you would hold an orange in your hand and you squeeze it and press it. That's how your power center is feeling, right? Under the effect of these karmic entanglements of fragmentation. So it's squeezing your power, new power center, and also your power. Your power is feeling fragmented as a result, instead of being whole and available to you. Okay, so that's where it's showing up for you, Manisha.
Okay, thank you so much, Sophie.
Okay,
Thank you.
You're welcome. Blessings, Manisha. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Next, we are going to Myrtle Creek in Oregon with Suzanne. I'm unmuting you, Suzanne.
Oh, where am I?
Hello. Hi, Suzanne.
Hi.
Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly.
Yes. Thank you for doing this too.
You're welcome.
Where are my entanglement of fragmentation attached in my aura.
Yeah. Thank you, Suzanne. Let's see. Tuning in with your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. So for you, Suzanne, they're wrapped around your hips, and like very tightly wrapped around your hips and putting pressure there and keeping you like it's preventing movement, it's keeping you stuck, right? Because there's all these bits and pieces, right? Fragmentation makes you feel like you're not whole, you're in bits and pieces, and this state of being, this feeling of being fragmented keeps you stuck in being one fragment or being another fragment instead of feeling whole and free to move. That's what is being shown for you, Suzanne.
Wow. And I'm going to be able to clear this out?
Yeah, well, join the workshop. We have a workshop dedicated to that on Thursday. So stay a bit later in the call. I'm going to talk about this. You also have on your webcast page, you have the button to Aquarian Liberation. You can read about it already. And we're doing this on Thursday. So you're in the right place.
Okay, thank you so much, Sophie.
Yeah, you're welcome, Suzanne. Thank you. Blessings. Okay. Next, we're going to New Jersey with Michelle. Unmuting you, Michelle.
Hi, Sophie.
Hi, Michelle. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you. I just was wanting to know my karmic entanglements.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So tuning in with your higher self, Michelle. Connecting with the Lipika. Wow. Karmic entanglements. So for you, Michelle, it's around your heart.
I knew you were going to say that.
Very center. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, because your heart knows it. It feels in bits and pieces, right? And your heart wants to be reunited, wants to feel whole. That's why.
I'm so glad you said that, because right? I'm actually getting this intuition too at the same time.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So it's just a matter of doing it, right? You're in the right place, and I love that you can sense it for yourself.
Me too, actually.
You know, it shows
it was like a message in my head immediately. It's your heart.
Yeah, well, that's your higher self is kind of screaming it to you. Like if you don't hear it from yourself, you get to hear it from me. But that's your higher self. Exactly.
Thank you.
Okay.
I need confirmation.
So you're welcome.
Okay. I'll do that.
Well done. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. And give your higher self a good hug because it's really standing for you.
I'm so
Make sure you're getting it.
Because I never trust it. I never trust it. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. You're welcome, Michelle.
Thank you.
Blessings. Okay. I love it. I love it. And yes, sometimes, you have that awareness or it comes through at the same moment of the reading, and sometimes you don't, or it is totally a blind spot for you. And that's the whole point of getting a reading, and the blind spot turns into awareness, and it's the first step into liberation. So whatever is the case, you're in the right place, everyone. So let's go next to Brooklyn, New York with Osar. Unmuting you, Osar. Hello.
How you doing? So I want to know is the karmic the fragmentation of my soul.
Yes. You're welcome. Thank you, Osar. So tuning in with your higher self, Osar, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura? So for you, Osar, it's going to the end of the spine, so the root chakra. It's putting pressure there and pulling it down. It's almost trying to put you down, right? And root chakra is all about security, feeling safe, feeling secure in your body, in your life. And this is being fragmented. Like you don't have a whole feeling of being safe and secure, and your root chakra cannot hold you in a good groundedness, in the wholeness, right? On the contrary, it's all in bits and pieces. That's what is showing for you, Osar.
Right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay. Next, we're going to Swindon with Tanya. Give me just a second to unmute you, Tanya.
Hello, Sophie.
Hello, Tanya. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you, Sophie. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in my aura? If you would
Yes,
tell me, I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you. So tuning in with your higher self, Tanya. Connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements? Oh, yeah. Attached in the area in between the heart center and the power center, and it's putting a lot of pressure there. It almost made me cough from that area. It's like pushing. You know, if someone would give you a punch in not in the stomach, but in that area, you know, the bottom part of the sternum, just where the rib cage is joining there. If someone would give you a punch there, it's right. It makes you cough like this. That's what the impression that was given me when getting there. So it's putting so much pressure there. And one of the effects of in this area is that it's, well, not only there's fragmentation and the effects of fragmentation, but it's also disrupting the connection between your power center and your heart center. And both your power center and your hearts, I'm being shown, are busy dealing with this pressure that is very intense, instead of your power center being available to offer you power, and your heart being available as a heart, right? So it's very disruptive, and that's where it's happening for you, Tanya. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much, Sophie. It's spot on. Sometimes I feel even pain there.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's kind of, because it is screaming, right? It's screaming for liberation. So I really invite you to join on Thursday. Stay along. I'll talk about the workshop on Thursday. We're gonna clear that. Okay. It's, you know, the pain is calling for your attention. It's screaming for liberation. This area wants to be free to also to breathe, right? To be able to, the diaphragm also is affected, being able to breathe freely. Okay, so that's what's going on for you, Tanya. All right, thank you, Tanya.
Sometimes I feel like a panic attack. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, fragmentation, imagine being fragmented, feeling fragmented, it can lead to panic attack. Imagine having to hold yourself, all the bits and pieces of yourself. It's a lot, right? It's a lot for your energy to hold yourself together. And we can imagine that when life gets intense, it can turn to panic attacks, because it's just too much energy to hold yourself together, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you're in the right place, Tanya. Just breathe, relax for now. We'll talk in a little while about the workshop, and many blessings to you, Tanya. Thank you,
Sophie. Thank you so
much. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, I know it is intense. That's why we're here together to take care of this. and bring liberation. Okay, next, going to Mountain View, Wyoming with Donna. So unmuting you, Donna. Hello.
Hi, this is actually Becky. Hi, Sophia.
Hi, Becky.
Well,
That's
my mom's name pops up every time. I don't know why, but
okay, that's okay.
Where I guess she's with us from the other side right now, helping us.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached to my aura, Sophia?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Becky. Tuning in with your higher self. Connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Becky? So it's in your heart center, and it shows as a bundle of this stress web that's all gathered together. Instead of sometimes it's spread, sometimes it's wrapped around either an organ or power or an energy center. Here it's all wrapped up, gathered together, bundled together, and as knots of knots, right? And but it has a weight. It's heavy. It's a heavy weight in your heart. That's how it's presenting, right? And also, it also keeps your heart busy carrying this weight and preventing your heart from being available, right? To do what heart does, to pulsate, to radiate, to receive and offer, right? Your heart is it's almost like your heart is being hijacked by this weight, having to carry this weight, right? So it's like when you're carrying something in your hands and your hands are busy and they are not available for something else. It's the same effect for your heart with that.
So I need to work on my giving and receiving would be a good thing to do. And to attend the work, to do the work.
Yeah, well, this is all about clearing the karmic entanglements. You can certainly work on giving and receiving, but you need to have these karmic entanglements of fragmentation that create this weight that occupy your heart. You need them out of the way of your heart, that your heart doesn't have to be busy with carrying this.
I got it. Okay. Thank you, Sophia.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Blessings to you, Becky. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Next, we're going to... before we go there, I want to comment because the feeling is persistent. So I'm feeling that it echoes with some or maybe many of you in the audience. So if at the moment you're feeling a weight in your heart, that's for you as well. And it's an indication that these karmic entanglements for you as well are weighing on your heart and are burdening your heart. Even if for you, they may be attached somewhere else, but they may, or they may be attached in your heart, but even if they are attached somewhere else, they may still be weighing on your heart. Okay, so feel into this. Now it's dissipating within me. So the message that needed to be conveyed has been conveyed. Okay, so that's for a number of you in addition to Becky. Becky, thank you for bringing this, letting this come to the surface for many others as well. Thank you. All right, now we're going to Coral Springs, Florida, 6038. I'm unmuting you now. Hello.
Hello, Sophie. This is Andrea.
Hi, Andrea. Welcome.
Hello, Sophie. Sophie, where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation across my aura?
Yeah, thank you, Andrea. Tuning in with your higher self. Connecting with the Lipika. Where are The karmic entanglements of fragmentation, yes, attached in your aura. So for you, Andrea, it's wrapped up around your throat, the front of your throat. It shows like a hand grabbing there, squeezing there, and it's giving an impression of your expression. As I mentioned earlier, for another person, the throat chakra is about the voice, but also other forms of expression, right? And the expression of the truth of who you are as a being through your energy, your presence. All of this is being squeezed and is being fragmented instead of being a nice flow that goes in wholeness and unity, right? It's all fragmented and scattered. So that's where it's showing up for you, Andrea.
Beautiful, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I also put my question in the Q&A box. I'm working right now, and I say I wasn't be able to ask you. So.
Okay, well, I will know you got it already. Thank you. Thank you for coming on the line.
Thank you so
Andrea.
much.
Blessings. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. Okay, going to Chester with Autumn. Unmuting you, Autumn. Hello.
Hi, Sophie. Where's the karmic entanglement of fragmentation attached to my aura?
Yes, thank you, Autumn. Thank you. Let me tune in with your higher self. Connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Autumn? So, okay, it's interesting. It's showing me in the middle of the face, kind of covering up your nose and preventing you from breathing from the nose. And so it's very specific, right? And so I thought, well, you can still breathe through the mouth, so it's not really about breathing, but it's more symbolic. The breathing through the nose, it was showing me how like the air comes up and goes up, but it's kind of feeding into the third eye. So it's more the symbolic of it's preventing you from breathing into your third eye in a powerful way, right? Feeding your third eye with a flow, like that your third eye be fed with the flow of insights and information. This is being obstructed. Does that make sense, Autumn?
Yeah, it does. Thank you so much.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome. It's very specific. It's very specific. So that's why I checked if it makes sense for you, Autumn. So thank you. Blessings to you. Thank you, Autumn. All right. All right. Yes, sometimes it comes in a very symbolic way as well, as we just heard this with Autumn right now. Okay, so we're done with the live callers. I've covered everyone for now. If someone else wants to come on the line, raise your hand. For now, I'm going to go to the Q&A, do some readings there. Just let me take a sip of water. All right, we're going to Germany with Veronique. So thank you, Veronique, tuning in with you, Veronique. With your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Veronique? Around the throat as well, obstructing the verbal, vocal expression. Also at times, not constantly, not permanently, but at times obstructing the breathing, choking you, right? And so that's where it's showing up, obstructing as well, as was mentioned before, the expression of your truth, the truth of who you are. All of this is being fragmented, is being cut into bits and pieces. Okay, so that's why it's showing up for you, Veronique. Thank you. Blessings. Next, we're going to Melbourne with Barbara. Thank you, Barbara. Tuning in with your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Barbara? Going to the end of your spine, the root chakra, and a bit root chakra and a bit up the spine, going towards the second chakra. And it's squeezing there, it's holding you. What I'm being shown is that it's holding you in very rigid positions, right? Having all these fragments and having to hold yourself together, it's almost like it's holding you in a freeze, that the impression of feeling that you have to stay rigid as opposed to moving and flowing and mobile, right? Rigid and in mode of freeze in order to hold yourself together. And it also, the root chakra is pulsating, is not feeling, is calling for attention, is not feeling good and strong, right? It's feeling under pressure with this stress web attached, wrapped around there. Okay, so that's where you want to clear this, Barbara. Okay, thank you, Barbara. Blessings. All right, next we're going to Katrina in Australia. Thank you, Katrina. Tuning in with your higher self. Connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Katrina? Okay, wrapped around your ears, I'm feeling it's more about your inner ears, right? Preventing you from hearing the subtle, like your clairaudience, preventing you from hearing the subtle messages. They come, it's like this stress web is wrapped around your inner ears, preventing you from receiving messages, insights, right, from a clairaudience perspective, preventing you from hearing the truth as well, preventing you from hearing the guidance. Okay, so that's where it's showing up for you, Katrina. Okay, thank you. Blessings, Katrina. All right. Next, we're going to Mosini with Pat. So thank you, Pat, tuning in with you, with your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Pat? Heart center. Again, the sense of a weight, a burden, like these stress web of karmic entanglements, they are like calcified. It looks like a stone, right? That's weighing. They're all built up and bundled all together and calcified as a heavy stone weighing heavily on your heart, Pat. All right, so that's where you want to clear these. Okay, thank you, Pat. Blessings. Okay. Next, we're going to Brittany in Madras, Oregon. So tuning in with you, Brittany, tuning in with your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Brittany? So for you, Brittany, going to the sacral chakra, second chakra, wrapped around the front area, and it's really squeezing there and squeezing your creativity, your ability to create, your inspiration to create, your will, even your will to create, as well as your flow of prosperity. All of that is pressured and fragmented into bits and pieces instead of being a nice flow in wholeness and unity. Okay? So that's where it's showing up for you, Brittany, and where you want to clear this. Okay, thank you, Brittany. Next, we're going to New York with Sherwood. Thank you, Sherwood. Tuning in with your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Sherwood? Throat area just below the jaw, right? So really the upper part of the neck. And imagine if two fingers, like the thumb and index, were placed there and squeezing there, right? And it's obstructing, pressuring, even it's affecting me, your voice, like, and I can't even speak, right? It's what it's showing me. There are times when you can't speak. It's like your voice can't come out because of this choking of it's like a sharp pressure of those karmic entanglements, the stress web of fragmentation in that area. At times it chokes you and it chokes your verbal expression. And just like my voice couldn't come through, right? That's the effect that sometimes there are times, it may be more or less often, but there are times when your voice is being interrupted in that way, okay? Under the sharp, I'm being shown, it's sharp pressure, okay? So that's where you want to clear this. All right, thank you, Sherwood. Blessings. Okay, next we're going to Lake Balboa with Helene. Yes, Lake Balboa. Helene, thank you, Helene. Tuning in with your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Helene? So throat area as well, but it's more the lower in the throat, more the lower part of the throat and the neck where the neck meets the shoulders, right? and the front area, so the bottom part of the throat, and it's having the same effect as we talked earlier of, obstructing the voice, obstructing the expression. But for you, Helene, there's also, especially, it puts pressure there, and there's also an effect in which it tends to disconnect your heart and your throat. So instead of your throat being an instrument of, like the musical instrument of your heart, right? And your heart being able to express through your throat. Well, with this disconnect, this is not happening, right? Or at least it is disrupted, right? So that's where you want to clear these karmic entanglements of fragmentation, Elaine. All right. Thank you. Blessings, Elaine. All right. Next, we are going to Sweden with Liselot. So tuning in with your higher self, Liselot. Connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Liselot? Okay, so for you, Liselot, it's wrapped around your thighs, the upper part of your thighs, wrapped very tightly in such a way that it prevents movement. It prevents your legs from moving forward, moving freely forward and sideways, and dancing and having freedom of movement, right? So there's a very restricted range of movement. It's almost like being stuck in place, actually. That's where and how it's showing up for you, Liselot, and where you want to clear this stress web of the karmic entanglements of fragmentation. All right. Thank you, Liselot. Blessings. Next, we're going to Surrey, BC, with Cheryl. So thank you, Cheryl, tuning in with you, higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Cheryl? So for you, Cheryl, back of the power center, it's weighing there, wrapped up in the back of the power center, back of the end of the spine. Imagine if you had a weight or stone that's attached there and that's weighing, and it's pulling you down, pulling you backwards and down, and preventing you from moving forward, but also taking your stability, your groundedness, your feeling safe and secure, taking it down, okay, and trying to take you down, like the whole of your body, and trying to take you down, right? So that's where you want to clear this, Cheryl. Okay, thank you, Cheryl. Blessings. All right. All right, welcome back to more readings. Let's take a little pause and let me share with you how I'm here to support you with all these karmic entanglements. Again, you're not on your own with this. I'm here to help you clear this. So I've created a special offer. You can check it at gracefulconnections.com/Aquarian3. Or if you're on the webcast, click the button or the link. If you're on the replay, just scroll down the page. This special offer is Aquarian Liberation. It's the Aquarian Liberation Workshop Series. So it's a series of 5 workshops which you can purchase as a bundle for an amazing price and amazing value. That's option 1, the 5 workshops. Or you can pick and choose each workshop individually. And one workshop, the one coming this Thursday, is dedicated to clearing the karmic entanglements of fragmentation. Now, each of these 5 workshops operate according to the same protocol. We clear the karmic entanglements which are holding you trapped in these loops and patterns and hold the emotional load and the mental constructs in place. So the protocol of clearing karmic entanglements is very thorough, very systematic. We start with creating our safe, sacred space of the crystalline chamber of light. Within this sacred space, we call Archangel Michael for support and empowerment and to bring his power to our work of clearing and liberation. We call the Lipika with whom we are working today, the scribes of karma. So they guide and support our work. And also we bring an orb of truth for revelation. And we clear the karmic entanglements in the aura. We start with clearing the stress web in the aura. That's the object of your reading today, right? What you are reading, you're receiving a reading today. When we do the clearing on Thursday, that's where we start, the attachment in the aura. So we start there, and already from this first clearing, which is just the beginning of our work, you get relief, because where it is attached in your aura is how it affects you in this incarnation, in this lifetime. Okay, then once we're done with this, we go and clear in your past timeline, in your genealogical maternal line, and in your genealogical paternal line, and we collect the pearls of wisdom and we clear the residue. As we clear these karmic entanglements, there are treasures of wisdom that are liberated. Each string of the karmic entanglements in the past timeline, in the genealogical maternal line and genealogical paternal line, holds a precious karmic lesson which is required for your soul's journey to take back its course. So we collect these karmic lessons, which really brings a meeting, a reunion with your divine self. The opportunity that was missed back then at the point of origin of these karmic entanglements is recovered now. And this is what allows the liberation from these entanglements, these loops, and these entrapments. And after the clearing, collecting the pearls of wisdom and clearing the residue, we go on the 3 lines. So again, past timeline, genealogical, maternal, and paternal lines. We complete with an illumination with pure, bright, vibrant rainbow light and a power claiming key for your intentions to embrace and embody the Aquarian values. So not only are you free from those karmic entanglements, but you set yourself on a whole new higher vibrational trajectory, and you become a model for others, a model of the true Aquarian. And your ability to tap into and embody and emanate the Aquarian values of oneness, wholeness, connectedness, collaboration, synergy, and celebrated uniqueness. You inspire others with showing them what is possible, being the living proof of the Aquarian paradigm in action. So these 5 workshops, the first workshop, Freedom from Karmic Entanglements of Separation into Oneness, happened last week. It's now available as a replay. So as soon as you purchase, if you purchase the full package, you get it right, the full bundle, full series of 5 workshops. You get this one already available to you. Second workshop, Freedom from Karmic Entanglements of Fragmentation into Wholeness, is happening this Thursday, March 21st, checking the date. Yes, March 21st at 9 a.m. Pacific. The third workshop, Freedom from Karmic Entanglements of Disconnection into a Paradigm of Connectedness, is going to be next Thursday, so the week after. The fourth workshop, Freedom from Karmic Entanglements of Competition, leading to union, collaboration, synergy, is going to be 1 week later on Thursday. And the fifth workshop, Freedom from Karmic Entanglements of Standardization into Celebrated Uniqueness, 1 week again later on the Thursday. So you can join the one this Thursday from Fragmentation into Wholeness, or you can join the whole series of 5 workshops. I want you to know, if you're interested in more than 2 workshops out of 5, the highest value is in your full bundle if you purchase the whole series of 5. So this is really meant for you to bring on your Aquarian power. Also, I want you to know that prior to the workshop, you receive by email precise, detailed instructions on how to best prepare for the clearing, gaining an in-depth awareness of the karmic entanglements that you will be liberated from in that workshop. So this will allow you to gain the deepest possible liberation in the smoothest possible way. The sooner you join, the more you have time for your preparation. So I hope you'll join me. You have 2 payments, even 3 payment plan. Again, the greatest value is in the bundle of 5 workshops. If you want more than 2 workshops, you better get the full series, right? I've been really divinely prompted to make this work accessible to as many as possible so that we do great radical work of healing, liberation, transformation, all of us together bringing forth the Aquarian paradigm through our embodiment and our modeling of it for others. So, gracefulconnections.com/Aquarian3. You have the link, the button on the webcast, and scroll the page on the replay page. All right. I hope you join me on Thursday. Now, let's go back to more readings because we have many more requests in the Q&A. So thank you all for all your requests, all your interest. Let me go on with, okay, there are some of you in the Q&A that are already did the reading, so that's wonderful. We're getting things done today. We're going to Port Robinson with Leanne. So thank you, Leanne. Tuning in with your higher self, Leanne, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura for you, Leanne, going to your power center? This stress web of the karmic entanglements of fragmentation is grabbing, it's wrapped around the front of your power center, kind of grabbing it and squeezing it, pressuring it, and it's all, the pressure is such that it's almost feels nauseous, right? So it's a nauseous feeling of the pressure, and the nauseous feeling also comes from the loss of power, right? It feels sickening to lose your power to those karmic entanglements of fragmentation. Okay, so that's where you want to clear this, Leanne. Thank you. Blessings, Leanne. Next, going to Bozeman with Willow. So thank you, Willow. Tuning in with your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Willow? Root chakra, the end of your spine. Squeezing your root chakra, not allowing it to be strong, to expand and be strong and to stand for you, right? Robbing you from the feelings of safety and security, and also disturbing your grounding, your groundedness. Okay, so that's where it's happening for you, Willow, and where you want to clear this stress web. All right, thank you, Willow. Blessings. Next, going to upstate New York with Julie. Thank you, Julie. Tuning in with you, your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Julie? Throat chakra, squeezing your throat, muting you. I'm hearing muting you, making you mute, preventing you from expressing, whether with your voice or both, not so much whether, more both, with your voice, through your voice, and through your energy, your presence, your being muted by this presence, this stress web wrapped up of karmic entanglements of fragmentation wrapped up around your throat chakra. All right. Thank you, Julie. Blessings. All right. Let me see. No hand raised, so I'll keep going through the Q&A. Doing good. Let me see. Okay, I need to sort out whom did I already do the reading for. Okay, going to Renton in April with April. All right, thank you, April. Tuning in with your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation? Going straight to your throat, April. I don't even have time to finish the question. Wrapped around your throat. Okay, it's interesting. It's as if, imagine if something is wrapped around your throat and has strings behind, like that go behind your back, and it's used to pull you. So not only it's squeezing, obstructing your throat, obstructing your expression, and also your breathing, your free breathing, right? But it's also pulling you backwards from the throat. Okay, so yeah, that's what's going on for you, April. Okay. Blessings to you, April. Thank you. All right. Going to Johannesburg with Mikove. Tuning in with you, Mikove. Thank you. I hope I pronounce your first name properly. If not, I apologize, and I'm sure that you can recognize your name. So tuning in with your higher self, Mikove, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura? Wrapped around your ears, and it's fragmenting what you hear, like you hear bits and pieces, and there's dissonance, there's interference. You don't hear the whole flow of information, so whether it's with your physical ears or with your inner ears, it's really disrupting your hearing, but it has more to do with your clairaudience, right? Your subtle hearing. So you hear some bits and pieces, but not all, and it's actually very disturbing because it's very confusing to hear some bits and not others, and not the whole flow of information. It's very dissonant, disharmonious also. Okay, so that's where it's going on for you, Mikove. All right, thank you. Blessings. Going to Charlottesville with Dina. Thank you, Dina. Tuning in with your higher self, Dina, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Dina? Root chakra, pulling you down, pulling you backwards and down, weighing on your root chakra and pulling you backwards and down, trying to throw you down, right? So disrupting your groundedness, like it feels very difficult to stand on your feet, to stand your ground, to stand on your feet, to stand for yourself, to just stand, right? So that's where you want to clear this, Dina. All right, thank you, Dina. Blessings. Next, going to Oregon with Silandria. So tuning in with your higher self. Thank you, Silandria. Tuning in with your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Silandria? Going to your heart, wrapped around your heart chakra, squeezing your heart, and like your heart feels shattered. The fragmentation in this lifetime, current lifetime, affects your heart primarily, like a shattered heart. And that's where you want to clear this. Yeah, you want to liberate your heart from this pressure that is very intense, and allow your heart to regain its natural holiness and wholeness, right? Allow your heart to be whole, to feel whole. Okay, thank you, Silandria. Blessings. All right, let's go on. Noel in Montreal. Thank you, Noel. Tuning in with your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, Noel? Throat chakra, squeezing the front of your throat, like almost choking. You may have difficulty breathing, whether literally or symbolically, in the sense of breathing, bringing new fresh air, new fresh streams of energies into your life, right? So whether it is literal or symbolic. Also I'm feeling choking the throat in a way that making it difficult to swallow, right? So to ingest, to absorb, right? To allow something to come in and to pass this passage of the throat. And whether it's air or fresh air or energy or nutrients, right? Food, again, literal or symbolic. It's difficult to swallow, to absorb, right? So that's where you want to clear this, Noel, this stress web. Okay? Thank you, Noel. Blessings. Next, going to Newburgh with Marianne. Tuning in with you, Marianne. Thank you. Tuning in with your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation attached in your aura, or going to your power center, the upper part of your power center, putting pressure there. Imagine if something was pushing and pressing there, like very heavily, very strongly, pushing inwards, pushing down and inwards, putting pressure, very disturbing to your power center. Almost feels also kind of sickening. Too much pressure there. Too much pressure there. And again, keeping your power center busy with handling this pressure and this weight instead of your power center being available for you to have power to tap into, right? And to offer a nice flow of power. Okay? So that's where you want to clear this stress web in your aura, Marianne. Thank you, Marianne. Blessings. Going to upstate New York with Amy. Tuning in with you, Amy, with your higher self. Thank you. Connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements of fragmentation, Amy, attached in your aura? Second chakra, sacral chakra, wrapped around that area and obstructing, like wrapped in a tight way that prevents the flow of energy in your second chakra, your sacral chakra, and bringing rigidity to your creativity, and to your flow. I'm sensing like your flow of life is being rigidified. Your creations, your creativity, but I'm being shown more generally, the flow of your life is rigidified with this stress web being placed there and putting pressure and squeeze, tightly wrapped up there. Okay? So that's where you want to clear them here. Thank you, Amy. Blessings. All right. Going to Toronto with Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Tuning in with your higher self, connecting with the Lipika. Where are the karmic entanglements? Going straight to your heart, Tracy. Center of your heart center, being squeezed very strongly, and in a very hard way. Pressured, squeezing to your heart center under the effect of this stress web of karmic entanglements of fragmentation. And what I'm being shown is it makes your heart have to turn hard to resist the pressure, right? So not only there's the pressure, but there's the reaction of your heart that hardens itself to resist the pressure. Okay, so that's where you want to clear this stress well, Tracy. Okay, thank you, Tracy. Blessings. All right. All right. So I invite you all of you who are Aquarians in heart, all of you who are ready to liberate yourself from fragmentation and to embrace wholeness that brings balance and harmony. Join the workshop, Freedom from Karmic Entanglements of Fragmentation, this Thursday, March 21st at 9 a.m. Pacific. Or join the whole Aquarian Liberation Workshop series for greatest value, so that together with the power of the group, in a typical Aquarian way, we synergize the Aquarian liberation and upgrade ourselves into fully embodied Aquarian pioneers, modeling for others, inspiring them, showing them what is possible, what is desirable. So to wrap up, gracefulconnections.com/Aquarian3, or click on the button or the link on the webcast page. On the replay, just scroll down the page. Option 1 is the workshop series. You have 5 workshops: Freedom from Karmic Entanglements of Separation, Fragmentation, Disconnection, Competition, and Standardization. Option 2 is one single workshop that you pick and choose from the 5 that are offered, and you need to choose option 2B for Thursday's workshop for fragmentation into wholeness. And you receive by email as soon as you sign up, join in, you receive by email the detailed instructions on how to best prepare for your workshop, gaining in-depth awareness of what you're about to liberate yourself from. Now let's take a moment to be present once again to the orb of grace, allowing it to remain there, holding us, holding all that we have experienced, discovered, received today, all that we are not even yet aware that we have received, allowing it to sink in, to settle in, as we are safely held in the orb of grace for as long as it serves our highest good, our evolution, and the highest good of all. And I'm closing now by giving gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you for answering yes to the calling of grace and the calling of your Aquarian self to be liberated, embraced, embodied, and modeled for others. Gratitude to Christel Hughes and the Academy for the Soul for offering this platform in which graceful connections grow and expand, impacting our lives, our environment, and the world at large, living our divine radiance. Gratitude to the Orb of Grace for providing a safe, sacred space for this journey of exploration. And gratitude to the Lipika for supporting us guiding us in our discovery today of those karmic entanglements of fragmentation. Gratitude for all the grace we are blessed with at every moment, whether we are aware of it or not. It offers all the nourishment, the nurturing, the healing, the revelations, the realizations we open our hearts to receive all along this journey. Gratitude to our higher selves and all the higher beings who guide, support, and protect us. And gratitude to the divine. Thank you. Until we meet again, many graceful blessings to you all. Thank you, and goodbye now.